so they'll be taking their
This is a taxi company market.
Is it?
Yes, people, welcome back to the EFL show. I am joined by Charlie and by Aaron. How are we both doing?
All good apart from, what happened over the weekend. But yeah, all good. Good to be back.
What about you, Donny?
You know what? Despite the result, I'm actually feeling good. Had a good shift at work today, back after work. Got a couple of days now at work, back to back, and just trying to make the best of it. But payday tomorrow. I'm feeling good about it. Let's just see what happens because, again, not a good result, but there were moments on Saturday.
So, obviously, you've got something in your eyes. Let's have a little closer look, shall we? What is in Aaron's eyes today?
Oh my fucking God!
Jesus Christ, that sounds scary.
Oh my God! I didn't know this until now. What the fuck?
Jesus, what is that? Fucking scary, that is. Fucking zombie.
I tell you what, that is in my eyes. That's the relevant football club.
Aaron has got some Arsenal in his eyes. He is feeling the Arsenal love.
It is an Arsenal badge, isn't it?
It is. It's two of them. I last night when prepping all this, that's not the only thing I've done. Don't you worry, Aaron. There's a couple of other things that will come to light nearer the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned. I have done some beautiful stuff. This is what happens when the boys let me be creative and handle all the creative stuff. Because at the end of the day, I get to do shit like that. Some comments here. To be fair, before we start bantering Donny, they gave Wigan a right game, and that game was their best performance all season. Best performance still gets some fuck all. How the fuck has Salah got a downgrade on FIFA? I don't know, Velvishwan. Probably has something to do with your face. Also, Wednesday look awful now. Guess what I predicted, by the way? Kenny did predict a 3-0 win. Imagine people taking a video game seriously like FIFA. I mean, look, Chris, it seems like you don't, which is unacceptable. FIFA is life, and FIFA must control your life. Chris, I'm only upset about Salah because he gets disrespected all the time. But you should see your Chelsea fans. Nat says no fight in midfield for Wednesday. Argyle banned to us. Don't you worry. That will happen. Seeing people take a video. Yep, done that. Chris is in a bad mood today by the looks of it. Wednesday just look poor now. Congratulations. Yes! No, thank you, Captain Nat. I'm in a very good mood. Easy win against Wednesday, 3-0 on the way home for them. It was, but credit to Wednesday, packed out the away end. Big up, Chris. Niall, please give it to them. Let's go. Oh, I will. EA are a disgrace. I hope they get relegated. One time, Niall has no confidence for an Argyle win. Look, it was always going to be a tough game, but I didn't expect it to be as easy as it was. Chris says, not really in a bad mood. McLaren won yesterday. Up the McLaren. They did 1-2 yesterday in Italy. But before we get into it all, obviously we're just staying on this slide for a little longer. I mean, I got creative, so we might as well. But we'll start with you, Charlie, because we don't normally get to talk about our news because Gobshite down there normally has about half an hour of news for Donny. So talk to me about what's happening in Bristol Rovers this week. Not about the result. We'll get to that. Don't you worry about that one, Sunshine. But the rest of it, what's happened at Wednesday?
Not much, to be honest with you. Apart from, the crap which happened over the weekend. Not much. Barton chatting shit, I guess. Not a lot of fans. Not a lot of fans are happy with him because there's in all the performances. Obviously, I won't get into the game yet. I'll do that in a bit. But there's just it doesn't seem to be getting any better. There's not really been any improvement, which is worrying. But yeah, apart from that, there ain't really nothing, to be honest. A few players have gone on loan and done well, but yeah, it's just inconsistent shite at the moment with Rovers.
Yeah, I hear that. Obviously, the Argyle news is we got Kieran Agard as a backup sort of striker for up until January, which I'm not even too bothered about. I'm actually, I don't know why Aaron's trying to banter me. I mean, Jesus Christ, you've got no strikers.
Yeah, he's way better than what you got, Aaron.
We were told we were going to get someone like Nicky Ajosi or Kieran Agard, but we didn't bother with that shit.
Yeah, well, why the fuck would Kieran Agard go down to Donny instead of Argyle? But no, we got Kieran Agard, and look, he's not prolific anymore. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Could he do a job in front of goal for us? I see no reason why not. I think the way we play may suit him.
Definitely.
We've certainly seen it before. Ryan Hardy, before he got to us, wasn't a prolific goal scorer. He's top goal scorer with, I think, 5 goals in 7 games. Bloody good return. Luke Jeffcott was a Truro. He's got 4 goals in 7 games. I mean, there are chances created for strikers. I think Kieran is going to come in with Garrick as well, and just bolster that forward line. It does concern me how long Niall Ennis is out for. I'm not 100% sure we've quite been told the whole truth behind that, nor do I really give a damn because I do trust my manager. So yeah, it's an interesting signing. Obviously we had that shambles on deadline day. Not really our fault. It's just deadline day is chaotic. I wasn't demanding answers because I understand football. But yeah, basically that really. A good signing. It's just all very positive at Argyle. Liam says gave them an extra 299 tickets Wednesday. Can't even sell 200. Liam, they sold an extra like 241. Pipe down. Liam, I'm not going to go at you, but pipe the fuck down. They took near on 2,000 fans to Argyle. Pipe down, mate. Pipe down. Literally just pipe down. Aaron, you come into Devon on 25th Home Park, or you going to bottle it, and either way you're going to get beat. Oh, you're going to get beat, yeah. But I don't expect Donny to come all the way down. I don't. After praising Peacock Fowl, he has a nightmare. Same as the rest of the team, to be fair. Yeah, I rated him over international duty, but to be frankly honest, I must say a bit different now. Poppet says it's clear to everyone but Joey what Rovers' best back 3 is. Heart drops at 2 p.m. every Saturday. Liam laughing. Well, no, it's seriously, and they've taken their on 2,000 down to Home Park, which hasn't been reciprocated by many clubs, like only Sunderland and Pompey. So, little respect is absolutely needed. Harvey Elliott will face 6 weeks rehabilitation after operation, will likely return in March. Oh, fucking hell!
Yeah.
What 6 weeks rehab and then back in March?
Yeah, so
fucking hell. Kid.
Yeah,
a genuinely poor kid. But to be fair, there I don't think there's a better place to really look. Having an injury is never good, but I suppose there's not really a better place than Liverpool to handle an injury like that. I do think that they'll get behind him, and Van Dijk's been through it, hasn't he? So no surprise there. Aaron, try and keep it short and sweet. Short, sweet.
Yeah. Right. So I've sent a photo to the private Twitter group because it's something I've just seen that I want to show on this show if we can. And it just shows exactly what the situation is with Omar Bogle and Ed Williams at the moment and what's happening now that they haven't been sold. In terms of other things, oh my god, I've just seen. Oh Jesus Christ! So I've just seen part 3 of the whole Q&A about shareholding, funding, contracts, and the difficult start to the season.
What does he mean by hashtag? What does he mean by hashtag exiled?
Basically, omitted from training with the rest of the team. It sounds like.
Oh well, we all knew that your manager's a wanker. So
oh no, but that was just.
I would share. I would share it, but obviously my computer's already acting like dog shit, so I'm not going to try and overpower it. Fuck me, my computer will have more of a mare than your face. But short and sweet. Come on, Aaron, you can do it. We believe in you.
Yeah. So basically, on that photo alone, Omar and Ed have basically exposed the treatment of them at the club, which is disgusting. Part 2 and 3 of the Baldwin CEO Q&A from the Free Press has gone out. This is just one response to it, and basically in those part 2 and 3s, they're basically saying we are a self-funding club. We are self-funding through the Club Doncaster model. We only put extra funds if the board absolutely want to, and basically we're a self-funding club. No, can't say that. So basically, Baldwin was saying we're a self-funding club. We raise the funds through Club Doncaster model, and we don't put any more in. But apparently, we're debt-free, so we're the best case for a financial takeover. And this is one response to the whole Q&A. This man is a fraud. He has 33% of our club, takes his money out regularly with none going in. We don't put money in. We generate our own money, which isn't much. Just look at this man trying to big himself up. You're killing a good club. Time to fuck off yourself. That was just one response.
Like, you little upset because someone isn't giving you lots and lots of money. Oh,
that's what I don't get. That's what I don't get.
No. Stop being a bunch of bankers. Make your own money like every other fucking club in the EFL and deal with it. Not our fault that you get 1,000 fans at home game. Deal with it. Make some money. Have a bake sale or something. Twat.
And that links to one of the response to the other questions when they were talking about how we don't throw lots of money in every year. And his response, and Gavin Bowen's response was, people like clubs that throw loads of money. We're not one of those clubs. Fans aren't happy, therefore I can understand their frustrations. Gavin Baldwin's got a point. We're not one of those clubs that's going to throw away millions of pounds every year. We are self-sufficient. We're sustainable. We're keeping as much money as possible, making sure we're debt-free, and then making sure our playing budget improves every year because we're saving money in our own self-sustaining model. So, in fact, we're actually being a safe club, if you know what I mean. We're being a safe club. And,
there you go. There's no reason to argue then. If you're a sustainable club,
if we're a self-sustainable club through our own Club Doncaster model and we're improving the playing budget every year because we save money and we earn through our own model, in my opinion, there's no problem. I think what the problem is, right, we've got an ownership that's competing against a fan base that is like a top club. I think our fan base feels like a top club fan base, and our owners are proper lower league owners that are trying to save up and try and progress in a few yearly project. But the fans like a top club fan base where it's like, I want us to spend 20 million on this player, 10 million on this player. If we don't do that, you should go. So that's what our fan base feels.
So like you.
I'm not that kind of person.
Because yes, you fucking are. Because towards the end of the window, you're demanding you get a striker.
Yeah,
towards the end of the window, no. You definitely didn't do that. You were demanding extra funds from your owner. You were demanding a striker. You were demanding.
Yeah, I was demanding.
No. You weren't demanding answers. You demanded funds. You were like, no, we need to get a striker. We demand this. This is pivotal. So you've described yourself.
We put those extra funds out on deadline day. But my question was, why did we put those extra funds out late? And they answered that in the Q&A by saying
that's not no. Right, Boris Johnson, calm down. Right. Firstly, avoid another question, and you're hooked. Secondly, you were demanding a striker. You were demanding extra funds to be put into this playing squad.
Yeah, what?
So what you've just did, great. So what you've just done and said about your fan base, you describe yourself as well.
What I've done is on deadline day when we were when I demanded those extra funds sooner.
I'm not on about that. I'm not on about deadline day. Did you or did you not demand funds for a striker?
On deadline day, yeah.
Did you? No. Did you or did you not? Okay, it was way before deadline day because we streamed before deadline day. Did you or did you not say you demand extra funds going into the club for a striker?
Yes, because I believe if we brought those extra funds in sooner, we should have got the deal.
One minute. Now, where were you demanding them extra funds from? A bake sale or your owner?
I wish that the owners would bring a little bit more out the bank to put it towards the signing.
Back. Get back here. Did you demand that from your owner or from a bake sale?
An owner.
Excellent. So you were demanding that the owner put in extra money to your club, which would be unself-sufficient. So it wouldn't be self-sufficient because the extra money is coming in from your owner. Is that not what you've just said about your fans?
But hang on, repeat that again.
Is that or is that not right? So basically, what you've just said about the fans, you demanded yourself.
I didn't demand millions, just enough to get the deal over the line.
1 minute. I wasn't talking about millions. I frankly couldn't give a shit if it was £1.50 or £2,000. Were you or what you demanded funds like the other fans of your club are demanding funds as well?
Yeah.
Well, there you go then.
Now, Sky News, if you'd like to have someone grill Boris Johnson and finally get some proper answers out of him, I am available at a cost. But congratulations, Alan. We finally got there. That was actually really shorter. We kept that going. Well done, Alan. I genuinely.
Bailey's put some good comments.
I'm about to go through it. Right. Shove a cake in it. I'm about to do the comments. Thank you. Well,
what comment was it?
Guys, I'm about to do the comments. Go get an apple crumble, put some custard on it, start eating it, and I'll go through the comments. Chris says no, short and sweet. In other words, long paragraph incoming. This is true, but we limited it. We've sorted it. Doncaster versus Alan's favourite team soon. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be great.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
Donny fans are just stupid. Big up Bailey. They are just stupid. You could sign Messi and have Saudi owners and you'd still be moaning. I agree.
I agree with that.
Aaron is trusting the process. Also, big up the panel. Poppet says you're an EFL club debt-free with its future and say fans be thankful for that alone.
Absolutely.
Lad. Well said,
100%.
Poppet.
100%.
I could go further, but I'm...
Yeah, but that's not what you were saying like last week and a few weeks ago, like going angry and demanding answers. Like they can only put a certain amount of money and they can't overspend because of obviously, I don't know if you knew about that, but what happened, in the last 2 years and it's still going on about clubs not having money to spend. And then now you suddenly changed it because you was going mad 2 weeks ago. And then you said absolutely. What is this?
Sky News. 1 minute. Sky News. If you'd also like to hire Charlie as helping me, but grill the Prime Minister, we're both available at a cost. Continue.
Once Gavin Baldwin revealed in part 2 and 3 of the Q&A after that stream about why it happened, I was happy to accept that, and we didn't get to do that before then. So,
yeah, but you should know though. You should know after you going you having a go at him. You should know in the fact that not all clubs, pretty much no clubs are just overspending and what else.
I'm humble about that, and I apologise for what I said, but. At the time,
but there was no reason for him to come out and say that because you should know, Donny last season, obviously apart from the fact there was no fans, they had a very poor season, finished poorly.
A poor second half of the season. The first half of the season,
whatever, poor season in general, right? And then you're saying, demand answers of why blah 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 Greg and whatever. It's there's a lot more stuff to
There's a lot of stuff to contend with. I absolutely get that. And to be fair, I'm with you. I don't get why some other fans were, complaining about different stuff when we couldn't really exactly help ourselves in that situation.
Aaron, you did it yourself. Oh my God.
You did it yourself.
Are you Boris? Are you Boris? Are you Boris in disguise?
What end of last season?
Yeah, but it's okay. We'll skip over that like a cherry on top. Aaron, answer this question. Aaron, thought you wanted Omar Bogle out.
Well, he didn't get sold, so I'm willing to keep him till January and see what he does. But if he's not trained with the first team, we might as well just pay him off if we can. If we can't, then we have to deal with it.
Okay. And Aaron, please tell me your Wellens out.
No, of course not.
Idiots. But
I've already said on my own channels, my stance on Wellens is I will give it the 10-12 games. If we are still bottom of the league by November, then I will start to turn, but not after 7 games.
That's fair enough.
Cute. Captain Nat says all clubs have to do for the next couple of seasons is just balance the books because of COVID. Why are you clapping?
Yeah, why are you clapping? Aren't you the one that was having a go at your owner and saying that they should have spent more?
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. This is done. I quit. Bailey says, Aaron, just keep digging yourself a bigger hole. We'll give him the shovel, mate. The shovel going in. Boris Johnson in disguise, but moving on before he really, truly triggers.
There might have been situations where I was demanding answers, but overall, I was always really happy with the owners. I was
pipe down. You were acting like a Manchester United fan. Lauren says, Aaron, how did you do at the weekend?
Better than most, but you get the result.
Better than most, but yeah.
Yes.
The main thing is they lost, Lauren. Yes.
The main thing is they still haven't won.
They lost. Even though they scored their second goal this season in the league,
that goal that we scored was our first goal in like 696 minutes.
Yeah. There you go.
That's even funnier. Bailey says what we're going to do by paying him off. We would have to pay him what he's owed until the end of his contract. We may as well keep him until Jan and try and get rid that way.
Yeah, that's the best.
No one's going to want him anyway. No one's going to want him.
Well, actually, I had one more news update before we moved on. But
1 minute. Or you could integrate him back into the side. But one more. This better be very quick, Aaron. Very quick.
Yeah. It's very, very quick because it was literally that one moment. So this was about Bogle. The Grimsby manager confirmed they put an offer in for Bogle, and Bogle decided to reject it.
Right, cool. Grimsby are in the National League. I'm hardly surprised. Ted says evening. Big up to Ted.
Big up to
Ted. I would say I'm surprised, but it's National League. But moving on, let's start. We're going to start in Sky Bet League One, of course, and there's no better place to start than with the lovely result at Home Park this weekend.
Who predicted this
which
one,
was
right?
Plymouth Argyle 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Why the fuck are you celebrating another team's win? Don't answer it, actually. Until I finish talking, it's easier if we just put him in the back.
And that's what I predicted.
In the back.
That is why I predicted Sheffield Wednesday to win, so it would be the opposite. See? Good knowledge.
Yeah. See? And same here, mate. Same here. But the thing with and for the people watching, Aaron will be let back in. I'm just going to talk about Argyle quickly because he'll end up celebrating that we've scored 3 goals and kept a clean sheet. But basically, this game, really good game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Bicycle kick from Joe Edwards, which I didn't expect that he could actually do. I mean, wow. It was incredible. An amazing bicycle kick, actually.
Look at that.
Second goal, though. Second goal, let me in.
Let me in.
I'll let you in once I've spoken about Argyle, because you're not celebrating my club winning. Not happening, young man. But we were really good. I thought we did really well in the midfield, actually. Not really surprised. John Houghton has been so pivotal in our midfield, as has Brum. And then we got a goal from a set piece, a free kick. I've wanted us to be more dangerous, score more goals from set pieces, which we did. Dan Scarr finally getting a goal, and this time not with his massive grey big head. It was actually with his foot. It was a lovely... I wanted more goals from Scarr, and I did predict that he would get a goal soon. A great cross into the back post. Peacock foul, I'm disappointed with him, really, because he got caught in two minds. Do I go to the ball? Do I stay on line? In the middle, he's in no man's land. Scar's got the ball into the back of the net. Really good goal for him. And then finally, just to put the cherry on top of the cake, Ryan Law with a great run from Ryan Brum down the left-hand side, given far too much space to be chilling down that left-hand side. Ball goes into the box. Ryan Law, lovely goal, gets it past Peacock foul into the corner of the net. Brilliant goal, brilliant result. Really happy for Ryan Law. And for the whole of Argyle. It was really, really solid performance. I do want to say, though, Sheffield Wednesday, a great well done to them. Not their players were shit. But their fans were insane. The level of atmosphere that Sheffield Wednesday created at Home Park really drove us to create more for us. An amazing atmosphere, and a lot of fans. So a really good game, really positive, and a clean sheet against arguably one of the toughest sides in the league. So what's not to be positive, boys? What's not to be positive about it? It was a solid game. I was really proud of them. Really, really proud of them. Now I'll let Aaron back in. Now he stopped celebrating our win. Captain Nat says Plymouth outplayed us for the full 90, no complaints. Evening, Ryan. Chris says a great win for our guy. Ryan says, being honest, lads, Doncaster can overturn what happened at the moment because we have quality, just being unlucky. No, I don't, I'm afraid. I think you're going down to League Two, and that's why in the title you've already been relegated. But Charlie, what about you quickly? It's a bit off topic, but...
What about Donny or about the Plymouth result?
Just about the question. We'll get on to the... Yeah, just quickly, a yes or no. Do you think Donny can turn it around?
I mean, they could do, but I don't know why he's saying that they've been unlucky, because they haven't been unlucky. They just can't score and can't defend. Yeah, but every club's got a lot of injuries.
Yeah. That's what I mean, but I think that's what it means, like injuries and like with... I'll tell you about the Wigan club.
Right, 1 minute.
Yeah, look at that.
Not yet, though. Only positive was the runs. There were a lot of positive runs, didn't you? Do you both have season tickets and go to games? I don't have a season ticket, but I do try and get to as many home games as I physically can. But to be fair, I have sat in the Denport end when we got beat 4-0 by York. So my commitment to this club is apparently quite large. What about you, Charlie? Do you have a season ticket? You go to games, don't you, though?
Yeah, I've had a season ticket for like 15 years. And I try and go to as many games. I haven't been to as many away games this season because our away form is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Kenny says, I think we'll see how Doncaster season will go after they face Argyle, because the fixtures after Argyle for them are very favourable, and their opening games up to Argyle are very difficult, including Argyle. We're not going to be an easy test for them. So we'll see if they get relegated after that little run. Charles, did you go Wigan?
No, we didn't.
Cool.
No,
Up the
I
Donny
think
says Maja. Exeter for Life says Doncaster probably won't be relegated as long as they sack Wellens. They do need to sack him quickly. Chris says, I don't like unlucky term, maybe you just shit. Simple. I agree with that. Tell me about it. Away form. Yeah, not great for Carlisle. And Kenny says, I meant including Argyle. I hear that. But Charlie, briefly, Argyle beating Sheffield Wednesday 3-0. A really solid performance from the boys.
Yeah, fair play. I was not expecting that. But yeah, clean sheet.
You and me both,
look good. Look good going forward. But obviously, it helped that Sheffield Wednesday were quite poor and didn't really look good. But obviously, you have to take advantage, and you certainly did that. One of the best wins I've seen in a while, to be honest. 3-0. And yeah, fair play to you. Great win.
Yeah. Aaron, anything to say on this game?
I knew deep down Plymouth would have enough to beat Sheffield Wednesday on this one because I've seen the quality of Plymouth Argyle, and even though Sheffield Wednesday's been fantastic this season, I think Darren Moore said it in his press conference afterwards. They just didn't look happy from the start of this match, and I think that kind of morale just affected them from the start. And I think Plymouth just absolutely overtook this match. Edwards' bicycle kick was spot on. I think I said it. I said Plymouth were going to be one of my dark horses for the playoffs this year. After a few games in,
call us Plymouth one more time. Call us Plymouth one more time, and I will egg your stadium when I'm in there.
Sorry, Argyle are the dark horses for playoff promotion.
That's what I thought. Not Donny then. Cool. Should Daniel James not be in Leeds? Nah, he'll be fine there. Our start to the season has been difficult. Phase 14 who should finish in top 6 plus one, and Naki actually had excellent starts.
That's true.
Exeter for Life says Argyle could get top 6 first year in a while. They actually scare me. They look so good. I just hope they don't bottle it. Well, luckily for you, you don't have to face us. I'm trying to call Argyle now, but sometimes I make mistakes. You don't want to make that mistake, Kenny. But I also want to say, Ryan Lowe actually gave the players a bit of time off during the international break, which I said he would do. Let them see their families, do whatever they need to do to reset. Because start of the season was a tough start. It was ruthless as it is for all clubs. Just want to say that now. But the players who weren't on internationals, allowing them to go see their family, relax, tone down the training for a week, then start getting into the prep, I think really benefited Argyle. Maybe the other thing is with Bailey Peacock foul on international duty, maybe that real good start to the season he's had got affected by going on international duty. So there is, bits here and there about that. But overall, really positive performance, great 3 points. And on to the next. Exeter City, Argyle are too good, and I'm fearful they'll go up and we'll be even further behind them. We will. Just wait till Tuesday. Saturday games are kicking in for our teams. We manage that quite well, and we've already done that at the moment. Aaron, it's your time to shine, buddy. Now, I'm actually quite fucked off you scored because I would have got 3 points here. Fucking talk to me about this game. I mean, how embarrassing is it that yet again another loss? Captain Nat says, "Head off, guys. Take care. Big up. Cheers for watching.
Big up, Captain Nat.
We'll catch you in a bit." But I was about to say, Charlie, Aaron, how embarrassing is it? Should Wellens go? Are your players a disgrace? And most importantly, your fans, they need to sort their fucking shit out. But how was the game?
Well, it's a hard one for me. It's I think Wigan dominated the ball.
Well, not really. You lost 2-1. It's not really that difficult. You lost 2-1. There you go.
No. But a scoreline's a scoreline, but there's deeper meaning behind a scoreline. It's
yeah, but the scoreline does sort of equal what points you're given, and that therefore reflects. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you, it does say a lot. But what I will say is Wellens did come out, I think it was a day after the match or just after the match, and said that we did set up a bit differently tactics-wise for this game. And he did say that because of the fitness of Dudu and Hawula, instead of going out in our exciting possession attacking football tactics that we usually do, we apparently for this game we decided to sit back and just play a bit more defensive, which means Wigan put a whole lot more pressure onto us because of the fitness of Dudu and Hawula. So that sort of is a factor in why, like, for example, Wigan had 64% of the possession, 14 shots, 6 on target to our 3 shots, 1 on target. They've had almost pretty much double the passes that we had, a 20% bigger accuracy on passes that we've had. The dribbles percentage is higher for them than it is for us, so we were dominated in terms of the stats. There were particular moments that I was impressed with. I think that some of the plays that we did when we were on the ball.
He's about to mention runs, isn't he? He's about to mention runs.
No, not going to mention runs. Not going to mention runs. But I will say though, for the goal, it was a good cross. It was a good cross. Our goal was a good cross by Dudu, and it was a good finish from Tommy Rowe. And you could feel the relief around the stadium. You could feel the relief receiving that clip of the goal from home from a mate of mine who was in the stadium at the time. As soon as I saw that goal and I got the notification, I had so much relief. I was just like, yes!
And then 1 minute later, it just collapsed.
And 1 minute later, we decide to screw it up. Free kick, not in terms of the decision for the free kick, but it was a soft free kick to concede, as in it was badly marked. It was way too easy to concede. Will Keane just gets on the end of it, and it's 1-1 just like that. Second half, absolutely unforgivable. First half, there was moments that we could have done something. Second half was completely dire. Pretty much all the players gave up, barring 2 or 3. I'd say barring 2 or 3. Noel and Hawula at times did well. Rowe was the only player for 90 minutes that can hold his head up. Rest of them at second half were just appalling. No real cutting edge. Again, sat back. No desire to go forward, even when we went 2-1 down. The goal we conceded, the second goal, was again way too easy. Bad defensive marking. And Wigan were just all over us. We had no desire to attack even when we need to get an equaliser. So very, very poor second half. Wellens coming on the pitch at full time was quite actually hilarious. But what he said in his interview after the match was, that's the first time where I think, hang on, Richie, you've not really said the right thing here. And basically, for those of you who haven't seen it, he blamed the officials pretty much for the loss. He pretty much said the officials were poor. And to be fair, the referee actually went down, I think it's at some point in the second half, with cramp and had to be replaced because of his fitness. But Wellens did say the officials were poor. He did say that we had a poor second half, but he said the officials shouldn't have given those some of the decisions. And even Wigan fans were saying the referees were awful, but it sounded like Wellens was trying to blame it particularly on that reason. It didn't sound like that was the only reason. There was another reason. He sounded like that's the reason why we lost. I'm like, Richie, that's the first time I'm like, I don't particularly agree with that. There was bright sparks. We still lost. I'm hoping the first win will come soon. We can turn this around. But like I said, we weren't at our best fitness-wise with our front three, and we just need to keep going and the results will come. But Wellens is confident. I'm confident. Let's see what happens. But overall, second half, can't excuse it.
I don't know where this fucking confidence comes from, but, I'll allow it. Ted says it's a hard one. Kenny says Papa John's trophy more important to you than the league games are, and it is. It is. Ted says the tactics were shambolic.
Yeah.
As was a reason for the game, Donny are very good, but Wigan were levels above.
Well, there's a reason for sitting back. There's a reason for sitting back the whole game. Like, that's just stupidity. And then you got Wellens. That's when you know, right? Though it's getting bad when he's blaming officials. The fact that Donny had 36% of the ball and just sat back and just welcomed pressure and only 1 shot on target.
Yeah, there was a reason behind the
And for some
tactics, but it
reason,
doesn't mean I have
for
to
some reason,
excuse
you're
it.
confident. For some reason, you're confident.
It's blind hope at the minute because I'm just hoping and praying that the win will
No,
come
no,
up.
no. It's pure confidence. Pure confidence. Lansing Doncaster as well not even exist.
No, come on.
Aaron Moffat. No.
Ted,
Aaron's getting in the chat. The officials. The officials were poor. The first goal wasn't a free kick. Was very harsh, in my opinion. The second goal was offside. Wellens such a whiny bitch. You get bad referees all the time, even in the Premier League. Don't see managers like Ollie complain. You don't see managers anywhere complaining. You do, but not to the extent of that whiny bitch. So unprofessional. Ted says we were a goal down, let their defence back for about 10 minutes overall, no pressing, just vibes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So it sounds like Donny.
I don't excuse that. That second half was poor. Well, I don't excuse that at all.
Yeah, but the tactics as a whole, like from what people say.
In terms of the offside as well. In terms of the offside as well, because the second goal was reported the offside. I looked at it from an angle. It didn't look offside to me.
Who has the tactics for Doncaster Rovers?
It is Mr. Richie Wellens. I think he'll get it right. Like I said, there was a reason why we said that. Because
No. I asked you who did. It's all Wellens' fault. Moving on. But yeah, Wellens is a forward. Doncaster are forwards, and they're done. They're finished out here. Down to League 2 you go. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Right, yeah, and I'm also going to get my shag reply. It's coming. I feel it. But moving on. The other team that you know are better than Doncaster. Oh, I know they're not doing too great, are they? But to be fair, none of us got this right. So shut your mouth. We all predicted Rotherham. In fact, I'm actually the closest. Shove a pie in it and pipe down. Ted says Wellens isn't the one. That's a good statement. Well done, Ted. But moving on. Fleetwood absolutely smashing. I didn't want to read that bit out. Fleetwood absolutely smashing Rotherham 4-2. Charlie, Rotherham, the team that we all expected to be right up there, they've certainly, how do I put this, hit a stumbling block. And when I say stumbling block, they've hit a brick wall.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think not many people were predicting this, especially after their lovely, easy 6-0 win in the week. But yeah, fair play to Fleetwood. I've seen the highlights, and yeah, there's a worldie of a free kick from Danny Andrew. I think he's got 2 or 3 of them. I think he's sorting out his connection. But yeah fair play to Fleetwood, to go there and score 4 goals. And, especially when Fleetwood weren't on the best of form, I think was amazing. Like we all predicted, none of us predicted that. I don't think anyone did. I think that would have been like a bet buster, as they would say, or whatever. But yeah, fair play. What's your thoughts, Aaron, on the result?
Like I said, I didn't even see this one coming, and I usually get spot with some of my predictions. But Fleetwood, I saw the highlights back via Cod's Vlogs' video. Shout out to Cod's Vlogs, by the way. Yeah, Fleetwood, brilliant performance, really good. Will Grigg lose the game? There we go. Didn't see that coming. But yeah, it's, I think that overall Fleetwood were the better team overall. I think Rotherham had their moments, but Fleetwood were the better team. And I think Simon Grayson's really building up a squad there. So, fair play to Fleetwood. They're sort of getting their form on track. So, for Rotherham, this is definitely a blip and something they have to sort out sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
I think while we're waiting for Nell to come back, let's just have a look. I can't put the comments up on the screen, so my apologies, but let's have a look at some more comments. He's an arse manager and unprofessional off the pitch, says Ted. I don't think he's unprofessional, he's just passionate, but I didn't agree with the main official being the main problem in the match. I don't agree with that. He did say we were poor in the second half. He did admit that in the press conference, but the whole thing about the officials, yes, they were poor, but I don't think that was the sole reason for us losing. And, the second goal, like I said, I've seen it from another angle. It wasn't offside. It was perfectly on. Even other Rovers fans say on social media, it wasn't offside looking back on it. So, we can't just put it down to that. Kenny says, I agree, dreadful manager. I'm going to judge that until a later date. Not even #United level. Come on, guys. Charlie, you need a trim to mush. I'm getting a trim when I get my next pay. Shut the fuck up. Poor Charlie on his own. Aaron, his unprofessional treats all you play. His unprofessional treats all you play is awful. Just Bogle and Williams. He's two players that weren't exactly performing at the levels that we wanted. So we'll see what happens when they get integrated back in the squad.
Oh wow!
Even our manager is better. You are come on.
Actually, no. I'm not going to let you absolutely hurt other players like that. That's disgusting. Sort yourself out. Have a little think about what you've just said. That's disgusting behaviour. Only Bogle. It doesn't matter who he's. No, that's disgusting.
Those are the two players. Those are the two players under the firing line. That's why I don't. Williams.
Well, yeah, but the way you spoke about them just then, that's utterly disgusting, mate. Like genuinely.
What?
Genuinely, utterly disgusting. Only those two, and they were hardly. That was what.
Those are the two that have been named by Williams. If it was someone else, I would have named that player as well.
No. Well, yeah. Well, the way you speak about these two players, the way your manager speaks, I'm half tempted to call it from you all. Miller says Wellens out. Big up to Argyle.
Big up Argyle.
Ted says unprofessional of the players. Tactics are questionable. RJ says one thing we can all agree is that Doncaster is in the mud. Absolutely. They've got a permanent place there. I hope Donny go down for the away game. Miller says fight.
Barely in the mud.
But have we all had something to say on Rotherham Fleetwood?
Yeah.
We've all just said fair play, Fleetwood.
Yeah, fair play.
Miller,
Fleetwood.
I do go to games,
moving on, another one.
Oh, here we go. Yes, I got it right. Come on, boys. 3 points in the bag.
It is. Argyle, Sunderland 2, Accrington 1. I get a point. Aaron gets nothing. Charlie gets a full 3. But Charlie, Sunderland, Accrington, a good result for Sunderland. A little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. But look, it's Accrington, Stanley, so should we all really be that surprised? What were your thoughts on the game?
They've been good this season.
Yeah, very good win. A top of the table, top two clash before, the day started. And, yeah, close game. I think Accrington actually went 1-0 up, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, for Sunderland to come back and win.
No, Sunderland went 1-0 up, and then Accrington equalised, and then Sunderland got the goal.
But yeah, still a great win though. Carrying on their good form, they just need to keep consistent. And to be fair, they're doing it with a. I mean, I thought they'd do okay, but I didn't think they'd do that well considering they lost a lot of goals in white. But a lot of players are helping in, and yeah, fair play to Sunderland, top of the league and doing really well.
Yeah. And what about you, Aaron?
Well, the second goal, I think it was, where that guy just twisted and turned and got in the box and shot. That was a great goal by the young guy. First senior goal as well. What a way to score on your senior debut. Sunderland, this is the first time they've topped the League One in so many years. It's been wonderful to see Sunderland rise. I think Accrington deserved a point in my opinion. Miller's right; they deserved a point. I think Accrington will still be around there. I think they'll still be around the top 10 this season. But I think Sunderland, this might be their year this year.
Might be. I mean, they are.
We could be on for a time where Derby in the Championship next season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they should be up there, in my opinion. There's not really many excuses. They've got by far the biggest budget, huge stadium. They should absolutely be up there. Miller into the Argyle away.
Argyle away.
Yeah, are you going Plymouth away?
I'll see what I get paid by work. If
Argyle.
I haven't got enough from work, then I can't make the travel. If I can, then hopefully I'll be able to get down there.
There we go.
But moving on. Ted says, Charlie, you're going Burton away, son. Not that far. You're welcome on the coach at any time.
Well, I'm glad that I've not been kicked off the coach before I've even stepped on it. But
Jesus.
But no, as long as I don't get paraded and protested out of the bus, then hopefully I should be able to go.
Kenny says Charlie called Argyle Plymouth. He did. But this game, Jesus fucking Christ. There's absolutely no one in their right mind would have predicted a 4-3 win here for Wigan.
Well, what did I say though? On the preview last week, I told you there was going to be a lot of goals.
But there were, and you only predicted 4 when that's actually the equivalent of what Wimbledon scored themselves. What were your thoughts on the game? It looks like an amazing game, end to end. It does look like both defenses. It does look like both defenses definitely can't keep the ball out of their net.
I watched this game back as a neutral, and I think
as a Morecambe fan?
I knew you were going to say that. But no, I think that, you know what, Morecambe can come away with this game with their head held high, even though they lost the game, because I think that both teams deserve something from this game. AFC Wimbledon, again, just proving their start to the season. Morecambe were great with their goals as well. That goal from Cole Stockton, I swear to fucking God, that was legendary. World-class goal from Cole Stockton. From near enough the halfway line, just saw the keeper off his line. He just put it in. It was just unbelievable. But Wimbledon, in my opinion, hung on in there. They got the points, and Wimbledon are probably going to be our surprise package for League One this season if they keep this up. I think Morecambe will still finish away from the relegation zone because there's that fighting team spirit that they've got them out of a relegation trouble. That's why I predicted them to finish outside the relegation zone. But AFC Wimbledon, they're proving everyone wrong. They really are, and it's another great 3 points.
Morecambe escaping relegation to be replaced by Doncaster. Miller says would love to see Charlotte Lincoln. Charlie, what did you make of this game?
Yeah, crazy game. Like Aaron said, quality game for the neutral. Even though Aaron is a Morecambe fan, of course. But, Wimbledon, they're on fire, aren't they? That's, 9 goals they've scored in 2 games if you count the Papa John's Trophy. They scored 5 against Pompey, then they go and score 4 against Morecambe, which is unreal. And, yeah, fair play to them. They've, even with the goals they lost from Pigott, they're somehow doing really well, and they've got a good togetherness. The fans are back in the new stadium, of course, for this season. And yeah, at the moment they're proving a lot of people wrong.
Yeah,
so fair play to them.
Yeah,
and I get the point.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Argyle, I think, have got Wimbledon next to Plough Lane, and I'm really, really not excited for that game. Dizzy says Wimbledon going to thrash Argyle. It'll be interesting, though, actually, for Argyle.
I'll tell you
Wimbledon.
what,
we'll get into it later on, but the reason I say this is going to be interesting is because Argyle's defence is fairly solid. It don't lead goals, and Wimbledon score goals for fun.
I was going to say,
it'll actually be a very entertaining game, I think.
I was going to see how
Ryan Law.
I'm really excited to predict that one because Wimbledon have been on great form. So has Argyle.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to predict a Wimbledon win.
Yeah, Argyle's defence has been decent, but I think Wimbledon have been on good form as well. So I think that's going to be one of the most exciting games so far this season to predict.
Yeah. Dizzy says Wimbledon going to thrash Argyle like Man City thrashed Arsenal. Charles, when's Donny's first win coming?
Hopefully this weekend.
Never. Yeah.
Maybe this
Beyonce this weekend.
Maybe this defeat for I think put them on a bad spell. Who knows?
Oh yeah. Wishing your team to go on a bad spell, disgusting. Exeter for Life says, I think Wimbledon 0, Argyle 0. I think that's a great scoreline. I certainly won't be predicting it. I certainly won't be predicting it.
5-5 short.
That prediction will change later in the week.
I definitely don't think we're. Firstly, I don't see us scoring 5 goals. Secondly, I don't see us conceding 5 goals. Cheeky bastard.
Yeah.
Not everyone's like you. Oh yeah.
Here we go. Fucking hell.
Here we go.
Moving on. Obviously, Skybet League 2.
Yes.
I did put tables in, but it's not saved, I don't think. But moving on. Hartlepool versus Bristol Rovers. Charlie, what do you have to say on
this one, right?
It's the same old. Well, to start off with the team, the lineup. Obviously, there was Nicholson didn't play because he got injured against Crawley because they were dirty bastards. Again, Mark Hughes, right, who I thought would be a good signing for us. He's done shit so far. And Kilgore, quite a young player, but done well the last game. We kept a clean sheet. And then he puts Kilgore out and plays Mark Hughes. The lineup, I wasn't confident before, when it come out. And then, we're struggling to score goals, which is very worrying. Still, we've only 1 goal is the highest we've in the league anyway. Is the most we've scored. Keep making mistakes, but again, we're not looking like scoring. We barely created nothing. I know Hartlepool have started well, but he just went there with a defensive lineup, and just didn't look like scoring at all. Big up to Neil in the chat, who's @poppit_2013. He went to the game, and it's just shit. Like I said, performances don't seem to be getting better, which is worrying as well. And really, we haven't even played a good team yet, and we're struggling really. And I'll listen to this, right. Out of our last 50. Out of the last 57 points available away from home, since last season, we've only got 4 points.
Oh, God.
Which is shocking. And we haven't won an away game since December. I think the last time we won an away game was AFC Wimbledon last season, and we beat them 4-2. And since then, we've only got 4 points, which is shocking. And
was one of those 4 points when you beat us 2-0?
No, that was at home. And what about away form?
Oh, yeah, away form. Yeah,
away.
I thought that was at home.
Our away form is just shite. And, I know, we'll be doing it in the week, but with Leyton Orient coming up on Saturday at home, I'm not looking forward to that because he just won fucking 4-0. And I'm not confident on Barton at all. And a lot of fans are wanting him out because he just says the same shit every game. And also, Leon Clark went off injured in the first half with a hamstring injury. Because of just not good at all.
Who you got at the weekend?
Leyton Orient at home.
Oh shit! This is gonna be Sorry, no, sorry about the prediction on Thursday's show.
I'm not surprised. I'll be predicting a Leyton Orient win as well. I'm not like you. I'm not like. Fair enough. I can be positive to an extent, but when we're struggling to score goals, even against Crawley, we had 3 shots. Yeah. And to be fair, the game was pretty even, but it's just the fact we can't even hold out for a 0-0 when we just concede a stupid goal. It's just and shit.
Especially with Leon Clark injured, it's going to get worse on the attacking front. If you can't get goals already, and now Leon Clark's injured, and he got a goal, I think, in the previous game. So, it's going to get worse if you don't, fix up on the attack. Again,
Yeah.
it's like I think you're in the same kind of situation with us. We're just unlucky with our final third.
Yeah, but it's not unlucky. When
It's
you
just not
when you
scoring the
play
chances.
but even like Donny and us, we're both having it. I mean, it's sort of. I know we're obviously in a worse league. But the fact is, it's crazy, right? League Two, right? We're 1 point off the relegation places, right? And we're 4 points off the playoffs. It's fucking mental.
Yeah.
Like we're 21st in the league and we're 4 points off the playoffs.
Yeah, I think
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's again, like I said.
With you on the other hand, I'm not sure how many points you're off, but
I've got the table right up here now. So at the moment, we are from 6th place. Oh my fucking god, we are 11 points off the playoffs.
There you go, and we're 4 points off. But anyway, enough about Rovers. We're shit.
And also, I think off that Wigan defeat, we are, I think, a full win away from safety. Yeah, we've got literally, we get a win, and we are goal difference above Shrewsbury, and we're in 20th if we get a win on Saturday, and the ones above us lose. So that's Ipswich, Crewe, Shrewsbury, and whoever else is in the bottom four.
Yeah, but yeah, let's move on.
Have you losers stop finishing talking about your stupid ones?
See, you know what? Niall's loving this, but wait until Plymouth finish mid-table again.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't. Well, even if mid-table happens, I think he couldn't give a shit because at least we're not
this come down is going to hit harder than the East. This
well, I mean, you can hardly when you get relegated, your come down is going to be insane. And also, I never expected Argyle to win the fucking league, you twat. I'm just sitting back enjoying you two. I'm just sat here enjoying it whilst you two moan about your stupid clubs and stupid managers.
Oh, I know that, but I'm just saying when Plymouth come down.
So what come down? What come down? 1 minute. One minute. What come down? Shut your mouth. What come down am I going to have when I predicted us to finish around 10th? Realistically.
Yeah, plus, Aaron, you said that Plymouth were dark horses, Aaron. You said Plymouth were dark horses.
So what come down am I going to have?
Oh, come on, I just want to have my chance to banter you.
No. What come down am I going to have?
Well, imagine if Plymouth finished below what you were predicting. Would you be disappointed with that if it was something like 15 or 16?
I would, but if you got relegated, I'd still be quite
that
happy.
Would kill your
but what
troubles.
come down am I going to have? What come down am I going to have? Because what have we shown to you in what have we shown to you in our recent games to suggest that there's a come down going to happen?
Well, one defeat could change everything. Imagine if you went on a 15 loss streak.
Oh my God, you don't answer questions, do you?
Like Donny then?
You're thinking... What you're doing is you're like, well, if this happens, well, guess what? If I was Prime Minister, I would get to shag everyone. If I had lots of money, I could go buy a house. If I was shagging Beyonce, I would be shagging Beyonce. All you do is if. If Donny could actually put the ball in the back of the net and not concede goals, you wouldn't be bottom of the league. If you hadn't hired Richie Wellens, you'd be in a better position. Why do you always go on about ifs and buts and dreamland?
I'm not saying Plymouth are going to come down, but if they did,
what come down am I going to have?
So let's say, for example, and like I said, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if it happened, let's say, for example,
what even is this? What even are you trying to say? Let's just move on, right?
I think
we've chatted enough about shit, Donny.
I think he's trying to banter me. So whilst he does, I'm going to have a little nap. Let me know when he's done.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Let's go on to the next game.
I'm having a nap.
Forget it. Move on.
Oh, you're done. Right, cool. I was enjoying my nap.
I'm going to get a message now from Indiana to say, can we go backstage and talk after the show?
Because you're an idiot.
Yes, because I'm a fucking idiot.
Niall is brilliant. I was just having a nap. Thought Plymouth for dark horses, Aaron. I mean,
like I said, I'm not saying there is going to be a come down, but if there was.
Oh yeah, if there was, and if I was a millionaire, I would buy a boat. Right, moving on. This one. Exeter, fuck my life.
Yeah,
Aaron and me got this spectacularly wrong.
What did I say?
Charlie was halfway right.
There's fucking Aaron. Oh, Exeter, so shit. They're so shit.
I did say Scunthorpe was shit as well.
To be fair, the reason I went 0-0 is because neither team, apart from Exeter against Bristol Rovers, looked like they could score a goal. So, but Charlie, 4-0 win for Exeter.
Yeah, fair play. I did think they would win. I mean, I didn't think they'd batter them like fucking 4-0, but Scunny are shit. And Exeter, obviously, they've got a bit of, I know they haven't, apart from us, they haven't really scored that many goals, but they've only lost one game. What have they got? They're probably on 8 or 9 points right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, great win. Matt Jay's now got 4 goals. They're looking good defensively at the moment, and they're gradually starting to score more goals now. So yeah, fair play, quality win.
Cool. What about you, Donny? Do I need to put my seat back and have a little nap?
No need to.
Because he fucking hates Exeter, don't you, Donny? Because you're obviously close rival.
I did say in my prediction that I did think Scunthorpe were poor as well. That's why I went for a 0-0 draw, because I think both sides were poor. But yeah. Exeter proved me wrong. They've got their goal scorers from somewhere. But Exeter City 5, I think, said earlier in the comment section, earlier on the stream, one win doesn't change anything about the situation. So I think Exeter,
but they're hard to beat. I mean, I know he said that, but they're hard to beat. They've only lost once this season. Look at us. We've lost 4. And they're I don't know where they are in the league. I haven't checked the league table, but they're on good form. They drew with Forest Green. They beat us 4-1. They drew with Harrogate away. Harrogate are doing well, and they just won 4-0. So
yeah, Exeter 8th place and Scunthorpe are a point behind the relegation, in front of the relegation zone. So Scunthorpe are having the worst of seasons. Exeter's on good form. But like I said, again, it's just all about consistency at the end of the day. Scunthorpe, in my opinion, I think my relegation zone's justified. Scunthorpe and Oldham. Oldham have got too many problems on and off the field. Scunthorpe are not great either, so my relegation zone's been justified.
Definitely.
You can wake up now.
Right. Moving on. Thank you. Next up is Sutton, who beat Stevenage 2-1. Aaron, you predicted this one right. I'll put my chair back. Have a little while.
Sutton United, the newcomers. I said something was coming with this game, and I was right to think that. Stevenage were on good form, but I wanted to upset the apple cart.
No, they won. They were on shit form. Stevenage.
Well, they weren't on the best of form, but they were looking good at the start of the season. But like I said, Sutton United, I thought something was going to upset the apple cart today, and I think Sutton United did just that. Is Niall actually sleeping, or is he just, I don't know. But yeah, Sutton United were just, Sutton United were just a better team, in my opinion. And, Stevenage need to fix up sooner or later.
Yeah, plus Stevenage got a red card as well.
Yeah. And that was a bad red card.
It's called relaxing now and not.
But yeah, first win of the season. Yeah, first win of the season for Sutton. Fair play to them. They Stevenage got a man sent off and then they capitalised on it. So fair play. I mean, if my score was the other way around, it'd have been all right. But fair play.
You're not far wrong. I actually, for Donny news, I might put my seat back next time. It's very comfortable. I've got it's sort of like a recliner seat. Beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Might start doing watch alongside that. It's hell of a comfy.
I might just stay on my bed when I listen to Argyle news.
Well, you try bantering me, but I keep my news to about 2 minutes. You go on for about 3 years. And for England games, I definitely will do that. But I do feel like I may fall asleep for that is the only reason.
If you watch Southgate football, then yeah,
it is. It's a big risk. It is.
Oh no.
This one, oh my Lord Jesus Christ of all Christs. Crawley getting a good win against Carlisle United. The less said about this, the better for Chris, I feel. But Charlie, give us a quick rundown on this game.
Yeah, very surprised. Fair play for Crawley for getting a win after such shit form, but Carlisle again, they're like they're basically like Rovers. They could play well, then the next week they could lose or whatever. But I was not expecting this. But yeah, fair play. That's all I can say. But like Chris said to me on my match reaction, he said both of us losing. So yeah, fair play Crawley, but yeah. Carlisle need to go again.
Yeah, 100%. Aaron, anything to say briefly?
Just shame I didn't predict. I thought for a moment I did say 2-1 Crawley on the stream before, but I definitely said 2-1 Carlisle, I think. But no, again, like I said, I think Crawley deserved this.
Do you want
Carlisle,
me? I'll go get the book.
Yeah, please get the books. I know you wrote it all down. But yeah, Crawley deserved this win. Carlisle way too inconsistent. They need to definitely work something out. Hang on, is this countdown? But no, Carlisle.
Glasses on and everything.
Yeah. It's like the old Sidemen countdown where it's like, let me just put the glasses on.
Oh no, wrong one. That one. 2-2. Shut up.
2-2.
No, 2-1. I mean.
Try and catch me out.
To them.
But no, I think Crawley were good on this game, and Carlisle were very inconsistent.
Cool. Last one is Salford versus Bradford, and Derek Adams getting a beater. Beat man he is. Shit. Salford with a great 1-0 win here. They really haven't had the best of starts of the season, but they finally got a win against a tough side. Look, Bradford have been fairly good, but Salford getting the win, Charlie. Decent win for them.
Yeah, very good win. Been on a bit of good form at the moment, Salford. But Bradford, on the other hand, another poor result for them. And obviously probably one of the biggest games of the weekend in League Two. Both, obviously, Bradford were up there, but I don't think they've won in 4 games now, Bradford, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, Salford, fair play, good win and a clean sheet. And they're on good form, starting to rise up the table, Salford.
Yeah.
Yeah. The manager bounce is over after about 3 games. But that is that. There we go. So Charlie is top of the league. We've been going for nearly over an hour. And I
was literally just going to briefly say this is the win that possibly keeps Gary Barron a job for now. But Derek Adams needs to fix it.
Cool. But yeah, Charlie top of the league with 41 points. Aaron is second with 37 points.
Look at mine.
I'm closing in.
I'm down on 20. Actually, no, the gap has extended by 3 points this week between you and Aaron, you and Charlie. I mean, and I'm gonna try and shape it up a little bit. But we are very early into. Well, it didn't go very well, so I'm sort of questioning the research. I'm going to need to go a bit more in depth here. But we'll go again on Thursday.
Yes, I did one better than that I got away with.
There's hundreds of points up for grabs. So Aaron could. I'm surprised he hadn't noticed what's in the middle of the Doncaster badge. To be frankly honest with you.
Oh no, I've noticed. I'm just trying to ignore it.
Look at that, Rotherham, Arsenal, and Morecambe as well. Quality. You love to see.
I've actually incorporated the Arsenal badge into the Doncaster badge. I never knew it fitted so well.
That is literally perfect.
That is actually a good fit. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they could do with that badge in real life. Donny and Arsenal.
Well, actually, to be fair, But the funny thing was, I'll have to show it you guys at some point after the show. But an editor, like at some point last season, actually did like a newer version of like Brentford did their new badge a couple of years ago.
Fuck new badges anyway.
No. But like an editor did like a redo of the whole Donny brand, like a more modern version, like what Brentford have done with their upgrade into their sort of branding a couple of years ago. And I like the look of the new one that he designed. So if we're ever going to change our badge from the classic, then that's why I changed it.
Changing badge, mate. If Rovers change their badge, I'm fucking done. I'm done. If Rovers, we've had the same badge since 1883.
The Japanese tried doing it to us, but the minute they went, we fucking reverted it back straight away.
What did your one look like with the Japanese? I'll have to have a look.
Basically, it was the same as it was a circle with a ship in the middle with Plymouth Argyle Football Club on it. I did not like it.
It was basically like what every other club's badge was look like a Man United badge or
it's
or Man City badge.
Very generic badge. But I didn't like it. But we've gone back to old school Argyle. Which is very nice. It's our history, so fuck off.
Yeah.
But that is that, really. That is that. That is that. That was fun. That was amazing.
I've
thoroughly enjoyed it.
I survived another Rovers therapy counselling session with barely any cuts and scratches, so I'll just move on to the next one now and just see how this therapy goes.
Yeah. I can't wait to predict what's going to be interesting.
Right?
Actually, Aaron, it's going to be interesting to see what you predict when both of your teams are playing this week. I'm looking forward to that.
You know what?
Make sure people in the comments hit the like button if you haven't already.
And Rotherham.
As well. And Rotherham. Jesus. Wolverine, yeah.
Do hit that like button.
Yeah.
And Rotherham.
Yeah, please do it.
He's got a lot of teams, hasn't he?
Subscribe as well.
Yeah, if you love me being tortured, let's try and get to 20 likes if you love me being tortured. Surely that's worth 20 likes.
Yeah, it's going to be happening.
This is not porn.
It's going to be happening all season as well. I can't see Donny winning a game, actually. If I'm being honest.
Neither can I. I can see them going down without a fight, really. Because I just think Doncaster, they have no fight. The fans have no... Well, yeah, but I just think Doncaster, their fans have no fight. Their club has no fight. Their manager has no fight. Their players have no fight. I just think they're going to go down with a whimper. And it's going to be a great season to watch, guys. But we are going to wrap it up there. We'll be back on Thursday previewing match day. I think it's match day 8 or 9 now.
Yeah.
So we're slowly really getting into the thick of the season. Now we're sort of working out where all the teams should be placed. They've all played a fair few games, and that's a really positive thing to see. Obviously, the teams where they are now is a fair reflection, I think, of where they should be. So it's great to see. Who's bottom of the league, by the way?
Oh, that would be us.
Cool. Exeter for Life says, to be honest, Niall is the only one who has the right to bully Aaron.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but so can I as well, because Donny are literally shit.
No, but you're
I don't even care, mate. Last time we played you, we battered you. You couldn't even score against us when we got relegated, let alone bloody do well this season.
Well, see, it's too fight.
Charlie, we weren't playing you, we were playing Luke McCormick. And look where he's gone now.
You played
I thought the fight was going to be longer than that.
End of story.
Jesus Christ.
And I can't wait to pass you next season.
I can't wait to see you next season if we do go down. If we do go down.
4 points off the playoffs, mate. Don't forget that, Aaron. We're 4 points off the playoffs, all right? Just chill. We've been shit. We're still 4 points.
I'll just do this.
Okay.
Here we go, then. Yeah, anyway, Niall is obviously out of reach at the moment. So, Aaron, where can they find you?
No, I am here. I thought you two were still going to fight like a little bit.
No fighting allowed on this channel. Only at the end of the season when me and Niall come up to Donny.
And I can just drop to my knees like one of those depressing movie scenes and just cry to the sky.
Can drop. Hold on, no. You can drop to your knees and suck Welling's cock. But moving on. Or do anal. Wellings looks like a dodgy fucker as well, so keep your kids away from him. he's Wellens is a dodgy fucker. Do you think he showers? Because I don't think he does. But moving on. Actually, I don't think anyone in Doncaster showers. But moving on.
Apart from me.
Well, to be fair, your hair looks really greasy, Aaron.
Yeah, I
It's
question
been
that.
working fucking 5 hours.
Covered in chicken
Oh.
grease.
In the kitchen.
Just rubs chicken grease all in his hair. Yeah.
Yeah, he's there like. But moving on, we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Aaron obviously shares a good finger licking fun with Richie Wellens.
Finger licking good, eh?
Definitely finger licking good. Literally one sentence. At least we're in League One and we'll be in the Football League this season. Aaron, say that. I dare you.
What?
Aaron, say this.
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
What?
Literally one sentence. At least we're in League One and we'll be in a Football League.
I think that's what the board's overall message is. At least we're still alive after this period.
Yeah.
At least you're still alive.
But you can find me at Nile_PAFC on Twitter. Let's Talk Premier League on YouTube. And you can find me tormenting Aaron for all the dumb shit he says on a weekly basis.
Please like if you love it, because I love it as well.
Including Plymouth Argyle about to have a fall, apparently. I don't know what that fucking
Could
means.
Aaron be right? We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I predict us to finish.
Imagine if it actually happens now.
Imagine if it doesn't. I'm going to be coming for you even worse.
I'll either be in a worse position than I am currently, which is worse enough, or I'll be in a slightly better
what you've done is you've now personally gone for me, which does not end too well if this goes badly for you.
I think I've signed my death warrant.
You probably have. But Charlie, where can they find you, mate?
Yeah, at One Rovers Vlogs on Twitter and One Rovers Vlogs on YouTube on the road to 3K.
And what about you, Alan?
Well, as Exeter City for Life said, at least we'll be in the Football League this season. I dared to say it, clip it up. But you can find me on Twitter at Aaron_Challoner, Instagram at Aaron Challoner Official, Snapchat Coach_Chal19, TikTok at Aaron Challoner. I'll be posting hopefully some more stuff on there. I might be doing a cover of a song on there, so stay tuned for that. Thrower Football, DRFC and Coach Chal on YouTube. Morecambe preview coming on Friday. And of course, if you do see me on Twitter, as usual, please swipe right.
Also, remember, Will Griggs on fire.
I am terrified. Until next week.
Bailey says I'm going to chin Niall at Home Park in 2 weeks.
Oh, mate.
Mate, wait till Niall comes to the Keepmoat Stadium and he comes on my channel.
I think. Do you want to do a preview for? I think I'm coming on your channel before the Home Park game, aren't I?
I can't wait.
I
can't wait for the scenes.
What I can
of
do is for the Plymouth home game in January/February, I can get you in contact with Donny Media and get you on the pre-match show preview that I do with away fans.
I don't know if that'll be a wise idea because my language is fucking appalling.
As long as you keep it, hold in the non-PG stuff.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, just take a deep breath and hold it in.
Hold it in.
No, I meant for the Home Park game in 2 weeks. I thought you wanted me to come on. That's what you said.
Yeah, come on my channel and I can use my bleep machine.
I can't believe it's that close as well. 2 weeks.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what your fans think. Aaron will also be on ours for our preview. This is gonna be funny. If we win, Aaron, just take the week off, bro.
Just take the week off. We can replace you with like Indiana or something.
This is the one game, right, that I will officially take the L and not bite back or give any excuse on that.
I fucking would. I
will take the L on this one if we lose. I'll take the L on this one.
If we lose,
don't worry. We lost 3-0.
If you lose, Niall,
it finished 3-0 to Plymouth. It finished 3-0 to Plymouth, but we did make some runs.
I'll tell you what. Live on the stream, I'll make a bet. I'll make a bet with you, Niall.
I don't do.
If we beat you in 2 weeks' time, if we beat you, you come on the EFL show and you say, Doncaster will not be relegated. If
With
you beat us at home, if you beat us at home park, and get something out of Keepmoat Stadium, I'll come on this channel in the new year.
No,
and say that we'll be
hold on.
relegated.
Why do I have to say it straight after you beat us, but you have to delay yours until the Keepmoat?
Okay, fair enough. If we get at least 3 points out of the 2 games that we faced,
If you beat Plymouth, Donny, you're staying up. Is that what you're saying? One win all season's keeping them up.
Now I have to say
if I fucking don't, if we lose, I'll be writing the most strongly worded letter to Ryan Lowe you've ever seen in the history of letters. It will not go well for Ryan.
Are you going to demand answers? Do you trust the process?
I trust the process, but I'll be fucking fuming. Look, I don't think we will lose, not knowing your form. If we do, that'd be embarrassing.
Mate, yeah,
we could get battered if we don't improve our form.
That'd be more like it. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Aaron is melon as always. Me and Charlie, the only ones who have the brain in our head. But it's okay because there was forward.
I've done some good analysis.
There were forward. There were forward runs and all of that. So yeah.
There's
But, Rachel is breaking news.
Rachel is pissed.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Rachel is pissed with Aaron. And this is what Aaron looks like on a Saturday night.
Yay! Doncaster not getting relegated.
No, I meant you eat all the pies. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up there, guys. We'll be back.
Thursday at 6 p.m. Don't miss it.
Yeah, don't miss it, guys. But until next time, thanks for watching and peace out.
Not the
fucking hell.